New Year's resolutions. We think big, but we usually give up on them. Most of us really want to change our lives to be more productive, read more, get in shape, eat healthier. The list goes on and on. New Year's resolutions are how we try to make those changes, but we're too vague with our goals. We lose motivation because we set goals that don't have a destination, we don't keep track of our progress, and we give up when we start getting off track. So here's some tips I've learned on how to keep your resolution alive for the entire year, or however long it takes for you to accomplish it. Number 1, set concrete goals and make a plan on how to get there. My resolutions are to read more and lose weight, but those resolutions suck because there's no particular result in mind. So my fixed resolutions are read a book every week and reach 155 pounds by the time March ends. Once you've made your resolution, you need to make a plan on how to get there. So with reading, I'll read in the morning, before I go to bed, and during spare time. So by the end of each day, I'll have ended up reading between 30 and 40 pages. And if we go by 35 pages, that's over 200 pages per week, which is definitely enough to read a book each week. And how to get to my weight loss goal, it's to eat dessert only twice a week, do the 7-minute workout daily, go to the gym twice a week when I can, and to take larger portions of vegetables when available instead of other junk foods. Your plan is effectively the lifestyle you need to obtain a goal. It seems complex compared to setting a vague goal, but setting quantifiable goals with a plan to get there makes it possible to track your progress and see how far you've come, which brings me to number 2, keep track of your progress. This one's tricky, and depending on the resolution, it can be really hard to track, but the main point is to see how far you've come and how far you have to go. So some ideas for common goals that you might be wanting to track for fitness. You track your workouts. So if you have a Fitbit or use an app that tracks your workouts, that's done automatically. But if you're doing a workout that you've planned yourself, just log the days you've done each workout, and then you can see how much progress you've been making and whether or not you need to step it up to reach your goal or just continue going at the pace you're at. And then you could also log your weight regularly and take before and after pictures for your goals. So take a picture at your current weight of 1 whatever, and then take another picture every month or so along the way to see the progress you've made, so then you keep your motivation and see the measurable changes you've had happen. For a goal like reading more, you can make a list of the books you've finished. You can track your reading like a workout, so say I've read this many pages this day, and then just see if you're keeping on track or faltering. And then just keep your books out. I have books over see that pile of books right there? That's where my books are for that I'm planning on reading first, and they're just there, so if I think about reading them, I don't need to get them out of a dresser or a closet, and I can just start reading right away. It makes it a lot easier. For a goal like language learning, just maintain a Duolingo or Memrise streak. Those are 2 websites for language learning. I'll leave links in the description. And then as you've been learning, whether that's through books or through a website or anything, just remember that you probably knew absolutely nothing about the language before you started learning. And then you can just think back to the days when you knew nothing and just think of how much you've learned since then. I'm a Japanese minor in college, and I feel like I'm not learning much because it's slowly adding more and more each day. So it feels like I'm not learning anything, but if I compare the end of the semester to the beginning of the semester, I go from knowing nothing to knowing enough to do a basic conversation in a foreign language. And that's awesome. So whenever you feel like you're losing progress, just think about how hard it would be to do what you can do now when you started and knew nothing. All of these are just ideas to track progress in 3 common resolutions. You don't need to do all of them or even any of them, but you should do something to track your progress so then you can see how far you've come and how far you have to go to reach your goal. And now tip number 3, be kind to yourself. Maintaining your goals 100% of the time and changing your lifestyle from New Year's Eve to New Year's Day, just like that, is nearly impossible, and you're bound to mess up from time to time. A lot of us have an all or nothing mindset when it comes to New Year's resolutions, where if we fail once or don't maintain our progress, we just give up. So if we fail once, we fail the goal. But that's not true at all. Messing up just proves you're human, so just get back on track and keep on with it. I know you can do it. Don't let one failure keep you from the greatness you've been wanting your life to become. We make resolutions when we want to change and become a better version of ourselves. You deserve to make those changes and become the better version of yourself you want to be. Whatever resolution you've made, I know you can handle it. Best of luck in 2017. This is Andy's Monday Motivations, signing off. I'll see you guys next time.